So we need much better support for those left behind. And the government talks about levelling up. But in Hackney, we don't see much of this levelling up fund. We are the 7th most deprived local authority area in the country. But in the government's approach to levelling up, Hackney counts as priority 2. And yet, constituencies like Richmondshire, Derbyshire Dales and High Peak, which are respectively the 256th, the 265th and the 202nd most deprived constituencies in the country, are being prioritised over those children in my constituency living in poverty, living in overcrowded conditions, too often, sharing a bed with a parent up to the age of early teens because there is nowhere else for them to sleep, and struggling because of the challenges of the pandemic. They need support, and we must make sure, and this government needs to hear, that levelling up isn't just about levelling up in between different regions of the UK, but in parts of London within our amazing capital city. And of all people, the Prime Minister, who had the honour of serving as the elected Mayor of London, should be aware of that, and it is a shame on him that he is not tackling this head-on. We need much better support, Mr. Speaker, for housing generally. This bill is not about bringing our country together and supporting people who need it. It's about division. Our Prime Minister has his head in the sand about real life and the real challenges of the cost of living and finding a home for so many of our constituents. There is no direction from this government that's flailing around trying to come up with a list of headlines but unable to competently govern this country in the interests of the people I represent.